We're going to review Fremont's The Rusty Nail. This is actually one of my favorite beers I've ever had. I first tried it last year, the 2019 version. This is the 2020 vintage, but I was just blown away by this beer. It's incredible. So it's a Imperial Stout, Imperial Oatmeal Stout, brewed with licorice, cinnamon bark, and aged in bourbon barrels. It's also, so it was aged in the bourbon barrels for 15 months, so over a year, and the barrels themselves were 8 through 12-year-old bourbon barrels. So they must have done a couple different barrels and then blended it to make this. So, this beer is incredible. Pour, that's just black as midnight on a moonless night. To quote Agent Cooper. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks, then you need to go and do that. It's on Netflix, but one of the best shows ever. Anyway, so yeah, this beer, just jet black, and that head, oh my god, that head is just, whoa, decadence. It's huge now. I just poured the rest of the beer. That's a 3-finger, huge, just chocolate frosting colored head. Chocolate cake frosting. Crazy. Yeah, and the aroma is incredible. Cinnamon. Very just, a lot of the cinnamon, dark chocolate, even some milk chocolate, and the licorice is there, but it's faint. Yeah, let's go with the taste. Oh, the taste follows the nose, but you get so much complexity from those bourbon barrels as well. Caramel notes, chocolate fudge notes, the cinnamon is there, and it's also, it's kind of like, this beer's kind of like a slice of apple pie because of the cinnamon, but also there's this sweetness, like sweet apple is kind of in there. Like if they did like an apple brandy barrel aged version of this, that would be crazy. But it's like a slice of apple pie drizzled with chocolate syrup on top, and like a bourbon caramel glaze on top of that. Those two drizzles. So it's just insanely good. Oh, also, with a side of some chocolate fudge, pieces of milk chocolate, dark chocolate, smorgasbord. This beer is a smorgasbord of decadent dessert flavors. Also, maybe some nuttiness too in the back, like some walnut. Walnut. Could see that. It's super complex. We could talk about it all night and pick up different nuances, but let's talk about the mouthfeel. Is silky smooth, velvety. The oatmeal helps that nice mouthfeel. just everything you want from a silky smooth oatmeal stout, but times 10 is what's going on with this beer. And the look, that head, by the way, this beer is 13.3% alcohol, and for the head to be sticking around the way it is pretty impressive. And that head just, again, that's the frosting on the cake right there. It's so good. Like, really, it's frothy and chocolatey, and it's rare that a beer's head kind of, to me at least, kind of contributes to its mouthfeel like a lot, instead of just giving you a beer stash, but you're like really drinking the head as well. That's what's going on here, and that's pretty awesome. You know, it's like a chocolate milkshake on top of the beer. Absolutely. I mean, look, let's do this. You know, it's just now starting to dissipate, but that's fucking amazing. Chocolate milk head on that. Right, so this beer is absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite beers I've ever had, to be honest. And so it's going to get a well-deserved 9.3 out of 10. Yep, 9.3 out of 10 for Fremont's The Rusty Nail. Hope you enjoyed the review. Cheers.